Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
All books and no claim.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Dull indeed.
Revelio. Confringo. Defendo. Bombard. Protagonist. Bombarda. Incendio. Bombarda.
Now that should get your attention. Well done. I'll give you a moment to collect yourself, if you can. Ta-ta for now.
Bombarda.
Ah, you've chosen the scholarly route. You'll need more than you've learned from books to best me.
Revelio.
Aha! Finally! You, my inordinately clever friend, appear to have traversed this seemingly never-ending dungeon relatively unscathed. And now I suppose you'll want to go. Everyone leaves me, usually in a straitjacket, never to return. I'm starting to take it personally. I'm tired of having no one to play with. Ooh, tell you what, I'll make you a deal. If you can match wits with me now, and agree to give me unfettered access to the shop for, say, 1 day a month to have a little fun, I'll sign a contract. Pursuant to which, let me see, I will blah, 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 blah. Oh, yes, leave you and your customers alone at all other times, etc., etc. You get your shop, I get my chaos. Sound acceptable? Excellent! Let the games begin!
Catch is cat, but cat is cat. I mean, you can't.
Defendo. Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Bombarda. Bombarda. Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. Defendo. Incendio. Bombarda. Defendo. Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Bombarda. Defendo. Confringo. Incendio. Bombarda. Defendo. Confringo.
Just once, try seeing things from my point of view.
Defendo. Confringo. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio.
Well, well, finally, someone deserving of the playground I so meticulously crafted. Such a treat to have fun again in my little dungeon.
I must say, I enjoy a good challenge.
Ah, a kindred, dare I say, spirit.
So, about the contract.
I am a poltergeist of my word.
Just to be clear, what does this agreement entail, specifically?
Ugh, pay attention. You guarantee that I can have my fun at least one day each month without fuss. I let you work the rest of the time, mostly in peace.
Why would you enter into such an agreement?
Much as I love banging about the place, it's no comparison to seeing customers' faces when I bonk them on the heads with a chocolate frog. One doesn't really understand the value of an audience until one is without it.
Very well. I shall agree to your contract with one small addendum.
Hooray! No more of this unsatisfying banging about all day in a pitiful void. Wait, did you say one small addendum?
I did. In order that I have a successful shop with lots of customers, would you agree to causing chaos only after 9 o'clock in the evening?
Would you agree to at least 2 days a month instead of one?
I would.
Pleasure doing business with you. You've worn me out. Ah, well done. I have a feeling about you. I have to admit, Cassandra did a wonderful job finding the perfect playmate.
Hello, Penny.
Penny is so glad you're back.
Were you worried I might not return?
Penny was beginning to think yet another shopkeeper was going to end up in St. Mungo's.
Another shopkeeper? St. Mungo's? I think you should explain, Penny. Penny, please stop holding your breath. Tell me what's going on.
Oh, please forgive Penny. Penny is forbidden from telling you anything.
But how can you be forbidden from telling me what's going on? I purchased this shop.
Penny is confused. Penny thought that if you came back, you would own the shop.
Thank you, Penny. I think I'm going to need to talk to the authorities.
Oh, Penny is certain that's a brilliant idea. Officer Singer will know what to do. Penny will wait right here.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Officer Singer, I have some information you might be interested in.
Ah, good to see you again. What can I do for you?
Cassandra Mason sold me her shop and then tried to drive me mad in a haunted dungeon.
Cassandra Mason sold you her shop?
Well, yes, she said she did, but I think you might have missed the bit about the dungeon.
No, I heard that bit too.
And, according to the house elf that came with the shop, she has done this sort of thing before. Repeatedly.
I wondered what was going on. She seems to have had a great deal of trouble keeping a tenant in that shop. In any event, these are serious accusations indeed. Perhaps a little visit with Cassandra is in order to clear this all up. Shall we?
When I was a girl, I wanted to work with unicorns.
Oh, hello, Ruth. I see you've met my new tenant.
Cassandra, it's my understanding that you sold your shop and your elf to this student. Now, they've been telling me some very interesting stories about your business practices. Perhaps you should come with me.
Stop her!
Confringo!
Incendio! Defendo! Confringo! Bombardo!
Oh!
Glacius!
Levioso!
Confringo!
Defendo! Confringo! Bombardo!
I should have known better than to do business with a wily student. Potato!
Confringo! Bombarda! Glacius! BOSE!
Potato!
Bombarda! Glacius! Bombarda! Bombarda!
Causing me more problems than I could have imagined for one so gullible. Potato! Protego!
Protego!
What on earth are they teaching you at that school these days?
Confringo! Glacius! Depulso!
Confringo!
Protego! Depulso! Confringo! Bombarda! Glacius!
Tiger!
Depulso! Stupefy! Depulso! Confringo!
Ah, I'm disappointed in you, Cassandra. Incarcerous!
You don't know what you're doing!
Don't I? I always wondered why you couldn't seem to keep a tenant in that shop of yours. I must admit, the notion of a haunted dungeon never crossed my mind. Thanks for this. You can head back to the shop. Checking that house elf of yours, she's probably terrified.
Scrawny little traitor herself! I should have known it was...
Silencio. Oh, and not to worry. Cassandra will immediately file the paperwork needed to grant you ownership of both the shop and the elf. On her way to Azkaban.
Thank you, Officer Singer.
Best of luck to you as the newest shop owner in Hogsmeade.
Revelio. Penny, I have what I hope will be good news. Officer Singer confirmed that ownership of the shop has now transferred to me.
Oh, well, that is good news. Penny is so relieved. Penny had the most difficult time keeping the truth from you. Penny promises to work as hard as she can for such a kind new owner.
Penny, I found an item of clothing in the dungeon that I'd like to give you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Penny never thought she would be given clothing and become a free elf.
It's my pleasure. You deserve it.
Of course, for you.
Penny, you're free. You can do anything you've ever wanted to.
But all Penny has ever wanted to do is run a shop with a friend and sell to the villagers in Hogsmeade.
If that's what you want to do, Penny, then nothing would make me happier. I'm genuinely glad you'll be staying on.
Penny is too. All that's left is for you to choose a sign for your new shop, and Penny will take care of the rest.
I choose Vestas and Venom.
Excellent choice. Have a look outside.
Thank you. I shall work on collecting items for the shop's inventory. Oh, and Penny, we'll be closing the shop by 9 o'clock every night.
Oh, Penny will fetch a good price for what you'd like to sell. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're quite clever.
Oh, thank you. A lot of craftsmanship and care went into them. I assume.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
Sounds as if Mr. Moon deserved what he got. But perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called...
Oh, he had such flowing locks. We used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
That travel broadens the mind.
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand.
They were in the cellar, but you could still see, and they were not saying I don't cast the odd cleaning spell when no one's looking.
Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand in the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit? That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Defender!
How delightful. Coward! Try not to make this too easy for me.
Defender! Incendio!
I'll make you wish you were back at school. You've made a grave mistake.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. Levioso!
Flash of inspiration! Defender! Expulsion! Confringo! Protego!
I'm just warming up.
Might want to look up.
Levioso! Never seen a spell like this.
Defender! Bombarder! Confringo! Look what you've done! You paid for that!
No more happy days for you. A lamb to the slaughter. A lamb to the slaughter.
I'll wander too far from Bombarder.
Confringo!
What?
You should have joined me.
Defender!
Abominadabra! We delayed the inevitable.
Try not to make this too easy for me.
Bombarder! Defender!
Nobody will miss one measly little student.
He's dead! Protego! Defender! Bombarder! Confringo!
I know you're kind. You weaken quickly.
Defender! Bombarder!
Oh, what
Confringo!
the light
Defender!
out of your eyes. What have you done?
Protego!
Protego!
Pitiful beast!
Try not to make this too easy for me.
Confringo!
Was that meant to be an attack of some sort?
Bombarder! Defender!
Learn that in first year, did ya?
Confringo!
Bombarder! Confringo!
Protego!
Head in the clouds, this one.
How delightful.
You're gonna regret coming here.
Bombarder!
Potato!
Confringo! Bombarder!
You're no match for me.
Defender! Confringo! Confringo!
You haven't got a prayer.
Bombarder! Revelio. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an alternati right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened. Revelio.
Since I found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft. The Ministry ought to relax their feelings towards that dark art.
Revelio. Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He destroyed so many lives and he wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Astonishing.
That must be the way to the repository.
We can only hope that we're not too late, and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Damn, the goblins.
I wonder if Ranrock is here.
Let's go. If his loyalists are here... far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Search the area! Must be here somewhere. We must be getting closer. Renrook, we'll be pleased with our progress. No! More of them! Leviosa! Rather unwise coming back this pity. Not quite. I won't rest. Defender! What an That's better.
We need to press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
Where are the professors?
I see it, and I don't know.
Defender, I hope they arrive soon.
Come for a minute going, are we? Leviosa!
Confringo. Bombarda. Defender.
Expulso. Confringo.
Bombarda. Confringo. You fought one of these in Hogsmeade? Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender.
Leviosa. Expulso.
Bombarda. Confringo.
Leviosa.
Defender. This one's almost down.
Expulso.
Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. You will not take what is not yours!
Leviosa. The trolls ought to make quick work of them. You can't stop us.
Bombarda. Confringo. Defender.
Let's get this over with.
Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. You're no match for us.
A dead end.
Revelio. Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go. Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos!
Have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
got this.
Time to move. We're in the thick of it now.
We'll show these beasts who's in charge. Your timing couldn't be better, Professor Hackett.
Thank you, Professor.
One less human to worry about.
Careful now.
Take Bombarder!
More of Ranrock's damn loyalists.
Not your friend.
Bombarder! Defender! Confringo! Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him! Bombarder! Defender!
Someone's here. Expose!
Now, Professor Fig, aren't you going to leave some for the rest of us?
We couldn't be happier to see you, Professor Sharp. Bombarder! Confringo! Bombarder! Confringo!
Expulso!
That's our way forward.
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What Isadora showed you. You are now the keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
I plan to keep it secret for now. But in time, when I'm ready, I plan to tell those I trust everything and accept their help.
I believe that is what Miriam would have wanted. We should trust in others. If anyone can rise to this challenge, my friend, it is you.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child!
My spells are having no effect on the dragon. Protego, stupefy. Those traces of magic are somehow protecting the dragon. That did the trick. I have you now, Ranrock. Places. Depulso. Protego. Defender. Confringo. Depulso. Protect yourself again. Not for long. Defender. Confringo. Depulso. Bombarder. Confringo. Bombarder! Defender! Pulse. Bombarder. Confringo. Defendo. Support. Confringo.
There seems to be some fight in you all now. No matter. I shall rid you of it. Come closer, young creature.
Bombarder. Depulsor. Defender. You can't stop me. Protego. Stupefy. Depulsor. 2 sources of power. Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Ha! Don't like that very much, do you? Defender. Confringo. Depulsor. Defender. Bombarder. Protego. Glacius. Depulsor. Defender. Confringo. Glacius. Depulsor. Bombarder. Confringo. Defendo. Depulsor. Glacius. Protego. Depulsor. Glacius. Confringo. Defender. Depulsor. Bombarder. Confringo. You can't run forever, Madrock.
Might ensure that your death is swift.
There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrock. Defender. Glacius. Protego. Confringo. Bombarder. Defender. Glacius. Depulsor. Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Defender. Glacius. Confringo. Glacius. Depulsor. Glacius. Depulsor. Glacius. Confringo. Defender. Bombarder. Confringo. Glacius. Defender. Bombarder. Confringo.
This can't be happening. You will die.
Now, Radrock. This ends here, Radrock.
You think you can stop me?
Repulsor. Glacius. Confringo. Repulsor. Confringo. Repulsor. Accio.
Christ has found
Defender. Bombarder. Confringo. Bombarder. Defender. Glacius. Confringo. Bombarder. Defender. This is for Professor Fig. Confringo. Bombarder. Defender. Glacius. Confringo. Bombarder. Confringo. Defender. Confringo. There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrock. Glacius! Defender! Halt! Glacius! Not so powerful now, are you, Ranrock? Bombarda, Confringo, Glacius.
This cannot be happening. You will die.
Now, Ranrock. Bombarda. This ends here, Ranrock.
You think you can stop me?
Resto momentum.
We'll never break this hell from me! Never!
Bombarda. Defender. Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Arresto momentum. Confringo. This is for Professor Fig. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda.
This cannot be happening. You will die.
Now, Ranrock. This ends here, Ranrock.
You think you can stop me?
Confront them.
Arresto momentum. Depulso. This is for Professor Fig. Defender, Confringo. Glacius. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Glacius. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Professor.
Miriam. Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Miriam, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Thank you for your persistence and clever...
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if he faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did. but it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. I have a lot to think about. Let's speak again soon.